All right, what's up? I'm back. I'm back with I'm gonna share my new strategy. I mean, not really a new strategy. Like, I realized like every month or so, like I've been learning new things about cards. The whole like card community changes. The whole environment changes. Basketball's over. Baseball's over. Like, I've been really getting into different things, vintage, and I just wanted to share with you guys. I'll probably maybe do like an update every month and just show you guys like what I've been doing, what kind of things I've been looking at. But recently, I've been getting really like obsessed with vintage because I realized that like I've been getting really into Pokemon cards, and Pokemon cards vintage is like the most fire card that exists. I think like the Charizard Holo PSA 10, like for any card collector now, like baseball, basketball, anyone card collecting is gonna know that that's the holy grail of all cards selling. That's because like the population on the Charizard Holo PSA 10 is really low. Like people don't realize how low the amount is on Pokemon cards, which is kind of crazy. Because Pokemon cards right now are at a lower price than basketball cards, because there's less people who are buying Pokemon cards, even though that there's less cards. Like there's a lot of people in basketball cards because they know like there's a lot. I think a lot of people are in it for the collecting, for the art, for the whatever, and there's also a shit ton of people in it for the business aspect because they know that they're gonna be making money. So I'm the same way, so can't argue. But Pokemon cards, honestly, like right now, it's Pokemon cards. You can't. There's not that huge of a margin like base basketball. So like, there's probably less people in it for that reason, which is like more of a reason to go into it because everything's fucking cheap as fuck. I feel like so. So I'll just start off, I guess, by saying my three, like, holy grails right now that I'm looking at, like, in terms of just, like, I want to work hard, make this my long-term investment, maybe, like, short-term for the end of this year if I grind hard enough doing DoorDash, working at Popeyes and shit, but that's going to be the Kobe Tops PSA 10 goes for, I was saying 2,500, and then I looked it up this morning, and it's, like, 2,800. And I think that changed within a month. And then the PSA 9, I've been saying 420 to 450, but that might have changed too. I haven't checked. And then the Bulbasaur Shadowless or first edition PSA, like bro, that's the Shadowless PSA 10 is the one I was looking at because I feel like that's the middle ground of like getting a first edition. Because maybe I don't want to get the first edition PSA 9. It's about the same price as the Shadowless 10, but that one is going about for like 800. Something like that, which is like you like people not into cards. This might sound crazy to you, $800, $2,500, but this is like the best card that exists in the market. So like, it to me, like yes, 2,500 sounds ridiculous, sounds crazy, but I think it's like very affordable. Like anyone could buy it. Like that aspect of having, because there's not unlimited amounts of Kobe Topps rookie PSA 10s. There's only a certain amount. And I feel like everyone is going to want that card. So I think the price at 2,500, personally, I feel like that's crazy. That's like, it's so cheap. I'm not even like, I don't know. But I feel like Kobe's are safe plays. These have been my pickups. Because these are, in my opinion, underpriced Kobe rookies. All these cards. These cards go around for like under $30 or less. All those cards go for under $30 or less. Except for the PSA cards, I think it was 50 and 25 that I got it for. And like, getting a Kobe rookie for under $30 does not make sense to me. I don't know why it's like that. But I think I'm just gonna hold on to those for about like 50 years and then I'll sell them. Or just we'll see where it goes as time progresses. But I'm scared because I really want the PSA 10, bro. Like in my lifetime, I want to hold that card, be able to own that card. But I think right now at 2,500, that's insane. Like I could see it because there's cards going for millions of dollars right now. Like there's a LeBron auto patch that's going for $1 million just because it's out of 8 or out of 7. I forgot. But there's a population report about like 1,500 for the Kobe. So it's like Or I didn't look up the I didn't look at the population, but I'm assuming that it's around like that because that's how much basketball cards are. So like the general population reports are. So that's what's been really like that's kind of gotten me to make this video because that's personally been my biggest thing. Like because I've been looking at vintage because even if you think I'm completely wrong about the Kobe tops and all these Kobe things, I'm pretty guaranteed that they're not going to drop in value because I can't think of a single reason that Kobe cards are going to drop in value. Can't think of a single reason. So just off that, this is my safest and smartest investment in my personal opinion. Obviously it's going to be like I might have less of a margin than the potential of Rui Hachimura because no one knows who the fuck he is, and I got him for $5, and he could potentially be $1,000 card. Never know. So for me, that one is more of a gamble, but it's still for me it's safe just because it's like such a low entry. But Kobe, it's definitely a high entry, like one of the highest in the markets. But I think he defines the market pretty much of the card collection market. It's like how the Charizard PSA 10 is gonna control the Pokemon card market. So onto Pokemon cards, my personal two ones that I'm looking at are the Dark Jolteon First Edition Team Rocket PSA 10, and then the Shadowless Bulbasaur PSA 10. Shadowless Bulbasaur I said 800, and then the Dark Jolteon, I think I looked the other day. It was like cheapest was 120, but there's some listings going for like 110 or 180. So that one might be my next pickup in terms of like waiting for my next paycheck, because like the Team Rocket cards haven't like shot up in price yet. The first edition cards have, the Shadowless cards yet have. Those two are the earliest two cards collections that have like been released. So Team Rocket's the next one or the third one or something like that. So I think that one is only a matter of time, and just having that first edition stamp is like just the collector's nut. I feel like it's literally timeless. Going back 50, 100 years, it's literally just adding like vintage to that card. And it's like the population reports on those cards don't make sense to me looking from a basketball card collector, because like there's really not there's the same amount of Luka. There's more Luka rookie. There's more Luka rookies prisms than Charizard Holo 10. You can look that up. You can look. There's more prisms, and then there's all the fucking other brands. So there's so many people getting into fucking Luka, and that's why his fucking PSA 10's like 1,500 or whatever. But like, there's so many people that are into Pokemon cards. So to me, it doesn't make sense. I think it's just because a lot of the Pokemon fans haven't gone into the Pokemon card market yet. I think people start because of maybe they start young because of the game. Maybe their parents get it for the game reason. But like, I feel like more Pokemon people are going to get into it, and more card people are going to get into it. And then more just general celebrity icons. When Justin Bieber made a post, there's probably maybe like a believer that got into Pokemon cards. So shit like that is like really been something I've been noticing on social media and on the completed listings on eBay. So those are the two main fucking things that I wanted to share. Like, those are the things that I'm keeping in mind in terms of like my future purchases. So these have been, I want to say, like my best cards that I've picked up so far. Oh shit. These are the ones that have been like working out for me the best. So this one is the best one that has worked out for me. This is my first PSA card, PSA 9, Anthony Davis. Got it for like $36 back when, like, in November 2019, when they were like really good in the playoffs. They were like seeded first and in the Lakers, and I was like, they're gonna win it. So I was like, might as well get it. And now it's like upwards of like, it went upwards of like 200-300, and then the whole market went down a bit. So like it's back at like 150, 170. I was able to pick up another one for like 125. So yeah, I mean, they might win another couple. So I think those are still, even though like, even if you guys make a card pick like this, get it super underpriced, and notice that it goes like ridiculously up, it still might be worth buying, because like Anthony Davis has so much potential, and it's crazy. And that Anthony Davis's formula, my idea of how I got his card, is how I try to look for more future investments, because like I feel like people really slept on him. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I guess people don't watch the regular season like that, or maybe card collector. I don't even know. Like, I don't know why they were so cheap. So that one didn't really make sense to me. I try to think of reasons why it was like that, but I think it was like people were probably more hyped on LeBron, I guess. And LeBron, yeah, PSA 10. This is a championship card. I got it before they got it, the championship. This one was a risk, just because, like, obviously not sure going into it, but, like, I was pretty sure. So this card's worth more now, and it's fucking beautiful. So this has been, like, another strategy, too. Just getting that card that's, like, iconic or fucking beautiful. Like championship LeBron card 2020, like silver wave optic, like, and the design look just fucking dope, like fucking muscular as shit with the dunk. Yeah, and leading to fucking cool cards. Mew, Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards have been crazy, because basketball cards, the whole market just like exploded during the fucking playoffs, and then it's like taking just like a backseat. Like, it's chilled out a bit. There was definitely a lot of hype in the market, and it inflated it for a bit. So like the Ruiz that I had, they were going the PSA 10s. I got it for like 100, like 95 or whatever, and then they fucking shot up to like 180 or something. And I honestly could have sold it right there. That would have been a good spot to sell it. But he got injured, and he didn't play a day before the playoffs. So then that dropped his price to like 130, 150, and then the whole market's chilled out, and it's back at like 115, 120. But for me, I'm keeping that as like a long-term 20-year, 30-year. I didn't really think his card would jump up that high, but like 100 to 180, that was actually crazy. Like, if I sold that card at 180 and then bought a bunch right now for like 120, that would have been the move. But like, yeah, the market was definitely inflated. Looking in the future, if I ever see like the market's super inflated like that, I might just get rid of some of my like overhyped cards and just wait till it gets like goes back down again. But those have been my main like PSA cards. This is another card that I got, the Charizard GX or EX with the championship fucking sleeve. I feel like this is fire. Like, this actually has gone up. Like, when I opened this from a box, and it was like 15, 20 bucks when we looked it up, and now it's like 30, 35 bucks, just because the whole Charizard card has fucking been blowing up. Logan Paul bought it for like 150K. Logic bought it for 200K. Like, these are just crazy numbers, and like people are responding. And these two, this is personally my collection. Like, I used to be a swimmer, so I definitely wanted these Michael Phelps card. Like, I feel like I wanted all the GOATs, so like this is a clear GOAT to me. Fuck. And then Jason Lezak, for me, he's iconic, because just watching the freestyle race, the relay race against France. I remember the France, they were talking shit about us on Twitter or something. They're like, oh, Michael Phelps ain't shit or whatever. And then you watch that relay, and then Jason Lezak takes the lead, finishes it for the gold, 8th gold for Michael Phelps. Like, that shit was insane. So, iconic, beautiful cards. Like, that's just been the move. Vintage, all that shit. That has been my new strategy going into this next wave of cards, I guess. So, that's it for today. Peace.